Hi everyone, my name is Mehboob Sheikh, a Principal Product Manager at Fortanix. Today I'm going to talk about our latest product, which is Armet AI, built on Intel confidential computing technology, Intel's Xeon 6 processor. What we are seeing is that enterprises are adopting GenAI in their business processes. They want to make sure that they are bringing efficiency, productivity by leveraging GenAI. But at the same time, what we have seen that customers are really worried about security, privacy, and AI governance. They want to understand what kind of security risk is coming into their environment, what kind of models they have been using, what kind of data, and what are the different use cases they are implementing in their environment. Due to all this risk, what we have built is Armet AI, a turnkey solution with hyper-grade security built on Intel confidential computing technology. Let me show you the demo of the product, which will give you more understanding. So what you're seeing is a user journey. When they sign up to the Armet AI, they come into the product, and we have a concept of project. A project would be enabling a project for your GenAI use case, like finance team, your sales team, or HR team, right? So in this case, a finance team is want to enable a GenAI use case. And then these are the different use cases we have built into the solution. So you as a customer can pick and choose these use cases, or you can certainly bring your own use case in the Armet AI. So in this case, I'm going to pick a financial GenAI chatbot. And once you choose your use case, the next thing you're choosing is the large language model. What model you want to enable in this project. These are the out-of-the-box model we offer. In every model, we make sure that it does not have any security vulnerability in it. Once everything is gone through the security checks, then only we offer this model into in the AI catalog, right? Once you are, of course, you can always bring your own model into the product. Let's say you're fine-tuning your product or model, you can bring that model into Armet AI. Once you choose your model, the next thing is that you choosing your vector database, so where all the knowledge base is going to sit centrally in your environment, right? And the next thing what you're seeing is the AI guardrails. So these are the guardrails we have built in to make sure your data remains protected in the GenAI pipeline, making sure that as you bring the data into the GenAI pipeline, you can enable these policies saying that, hey, I don't want to bring any kind of PI data in my environment. I want to redact the data, or I want to tokenize the data. So you have an option to pick and choose these rules, and based on what you have chosen, the system will discover the data, it will identify the data, and it will enforce those rules as the data comes into GenAI pipeline. Similarly, we have built these content filter policies, making sure the direct prompt attack, mitigation against and indirect prompt attack, right? So these are the common vulnerabilities coming to GenAI pipeline, and we make sure that you have the protection in the system, right? So you can enable all these different content filter policy. Once you enable everything, the next thing is basically that you're trying to bring in all the data from different sources. So we have built these data connectors, SharePoint, OneDrive, and Confluence, through which you can easily plug and play these data from multiple sources into your GenAI pipeline, right? One thing to remember, we are not only bringing the data, we are bringing the role-based access control also, which means that you don't have to maintain the same level of RBAC in Armet AI. So we're just going to bring those information, making sure that the right user get the right access at the right time. So once you choose all this thing, and then your project gets deployed in confidential computing environment, making sure your data remains confidential during the runtime. So this is a quick intro about Armet AI. If you want to learn more, visit fortanix.com. Thank you.